Once upon a time, in the vibrant coastal town of Seaside Harbour, there lived a daring young sailor named Jack. Jack had grown up listening to the captivating tales of his grandfather, an old sea captain who spoke of far-off lands, hidden treasures, and formidable sea monsters. Among these stories, the legend of the Leviathan, a colossal sea creature said to dwell in the deepest, darkest parts of the ocean, fascinated Jack the most. One day, determined to seek adventure and uncover the truth behind the legend, Jack decided to set sail. He spent weeks preparing his ship, the Sea Voyager, gathering supplies and studying old maps. The townspeople, although worried, cheered him on, wishing him good luck and safe travels. The journey began smoothly, with Jack navigating through calm waters and enjoying the breathtaking beauty of the open sea. He encountered playful dolphins, majestic whales, and vibrant coral reefs. Jack's confidence grew with each passing day, but he knew that the real test of his courage lay ahead. One starry night, as Jack was gazing at the constellations, a sudden chill ran down his spine. The sky darkened and the sea grew restless. Waves began to rise and the wind howled fiercely. Jack braced himself, recalling his grandfather's advice. A true sailor remains calm and vigilant, no matter the storm. As the storm raged, Jack noticed a massive shadow moving beneath the turbulent waves. His heart pounded as the legendary Leviathan emerged from the depths, its enormous eyes glowing in the darkness. The creature's sheer size and presence were both terrifying and awe-inspiring. The Leviathan circled the Sea Voyager, creating powerful waves that rocked the ship violently. Jack's initial fear was overwhelming, but he quickly remembered a tale his grandfather had told him. It spoke of a magical artifact, the Pearl of the Ocean, which had the power to calm the mighty Leviathan. According to the legend, the pearl was hidden on a mysterious island, marked only by a unique constellation. Determined to find the pearl, Jack steered his ship through the storm, following the constellation's guidance. After hours of battling the elements, he spotted an island emerging from the mist. Exhausted but resolute, Jack anchored his ship and ventured ashore. The island was a lush paradise, filled with exotic flora and fauna. As Jack explored, he discovered a hidden cave, its entrance marked by ancient carvings depicting the Leviathan. Inside the cave, he found a crystal-clear pool at the centre of which lay the Pearl of the Ocean, glowing with an ethereal light. With the pearl in hand, Jack hurried back to his ship. The Leviathan, sensing the pearl's presence, approached the Sea Voyager once more. Jack, standing at the bow, held up the pearl, and its radiant light illuminated the night. The Leviathan paused, its menacing eyes softening as it gazed at the pearl. In that moment, Jack realized the truth. The Leviathan was not a monster, but a guardian of the ocean, misunderstood and feared by many. The pearl's light revealed the creature's gentle nature and its role in maintaining the balance of the sea. The Leviathan, now calm, submerged back into the depths, leaving Jack in awe of the incredible encounter. With a newfound respect for the ocean and its mysteries, Jack set sail for home, eager to share his extraordinary adventure with the people of Seaside Harbour. Upon his return, the townspeople gathered to welcome him back, their faces filled with curiosity and admiration. Jack recounted his journey, the storm, the Leviathan, and the discovery of the Pearl of the Ocean. His tale captivated everyone, inspiring them to see the ocean not just as a source of adventure, but as a realm of wonder and guardianship. Jack's bravery and wisdom earned him great respect, and he became known as the Guardian Sailor. He continued to sail the seas, exploring new horizons and protecting the ocean's secrets. His story reminded everyone that true courage lies not in conquering fears, but in understanding and respecting the unknown. And so, the brave sailor's adventures continued, with the Leviathan as a silent guardian, watching over him, and the vast, mysterious ocean they both called home.
Once upon a time, in the magnificent kingdom of Eldoria, there lived a young prince named Leo. Prince Leo was not just any prince. He was known for his remarkable bravery, unwavering kindness, and deep sense of justice. His kingdom, nestled between emerald forests and sparkling rivers, thrived under the wise and fair rule of his father, King Alden. Eldoria was a land of prosperity and joy, but it was also a land with a dark secret. Deep in the heart of the forbidden forest, there lay a dormant dragon named Valtor. Centuries ago, Valtor had terrorized Eldoria until a group of powerful wizards cast a spell to imprison the dragon in a deep slumber. However, legends foretold that one day the spell would weaken and Valtor would rise again. One fateful night, as a storm raged and lightning cracked across the sky, the earth trembled and Valtor awakened from his enchanted sleep. The dragon's roar echoed through the kingdom, sending shivers down the spines of all who heard it. Fear spread like wildfire, and people looked to their king for protection. King Alden called for a council of his bravest knights and advisors. "We must act quickly," he declared. "Valtor has awoken, and Eldoria is in grave danger. Who will volunteer to face the dragon and protect our kingdom?" The hall fell silent, the knights' faces pale with fear. Just as the king was about to lose hope, Prince Leo stepped forward. "Father, I will go," he said, his voice steady and resolute. "I have trained for this my whole life. I will face Valtor and ensure the safety of Eldoria." Though worried for his son's safety, King Alden knew Leo was their best hope. With a heavy heart, he gave his blessing. "May the courage of our ancestors guide you, my son. Take the Sword of Light, for it is said to possess the power to vanquish any evil." With the ancient Sword of Light in hand, Prince Leo mounted his loyal steed, Thunder, and set off towards the forbidden forest. As he rode through the dark woods, the air grew colder, and an eerie silence enveloped the land. Determined, Leo pressed on until he reached the entrance of Valtor's lair. The dragon's eyes glowed like embers as it emerged from the shadows, its massive form towering over the prince. "Who dares to challenge me?" Valtor roared, flames flickering from his nostrils. "I am Prince Leo of Eldoria," Leo declared, raising the Sword of Light. "I have come to protect my people and end your reign of terror." Valtor laughed, a deep, menacing sound that shook the ground. "Many have tried, and all have failed. What makes you think you can defeat me?" Undeterred, Leo replied, "I fight not just with a sword, but with the love and hope of my people. That is something you cannot understand." With a mighty roar, Valtor lunged at Leo, but the prince was swift. He dodged the dragon's fiery breath and struck with the Sword of Light. The battle was fierce, with Valtor's powerful blows shaking the earth and Leo's determination driving him forward. Sparks flew as the sword clashed with the dragon's scales. As the fight raged on, Leo remembered a story his mother used to tell him about the dragon's only weakness, its heart, which was vulnerable to true bravery. Gathering all his strength, Leo charged at Valtor one last time, aiming for the dragon's heart. The Sword of Light glowed brightly, and with a powerful thrust, it pierced the dragon's chest. Valtor let out a deafening roar as the light from the sword spread through his body, and in a blinding flash, the dragon was vanquished. The forest fell silent once more, and a sense of peace returned to the land. Exhausted but victorious, Leo made his way back to Eldoria. The kingdom rejoiced at his return, celebrating their brave prince who had saved them from certain doom. King Alden embraced his son, his heart swelling with pride. "You have proven yourself not just as a prince, but as a true hero." From that day forward, Prince Leo was hailed as a legend in Eldoria. The people built a statue in his honor, and his story was told for generations. Leo continued to serve his kingdom with the same bravery and kindness, knowing that true strength came from within and that the love of his people was his greatest power. And so Eldoria prospered, forever protected by the bravery and wisdom of its noble prince, Leo.
In the bustling town of Harmony, there lived a boy named Milo. Milo loved music more than anything in the world. He spent hours listening to melodies, tapping out rhythms, and dreaming of composing his own symphonies. However, despite his passion, Milo was incredibly shy and hesitant to share his music with others. One day, while exploring the attic of his grandparents' house, Milo stumbled upon an old, dusty music box. It was intricately designed with tiny, delicate carvings of musical notes and instruments. Curious, Milo wound it up and was enchanted by the beautiful tune it played. Inside the lid, there was a note that read, "This music box holds the magic of inspiration. Believe in yourself, and your music will soar." Milo decided to take the music box home. He placed it on his desk and, inspired by its tune, began to compose his own music. He would play the music box's melody and then add his own notes, slowly building a symphony. However, the thought of sharing his creation with anyone filled him with fear. What if they didn't like it? What if they laughed at him? Weeks passed, and the town's annual Harmony Festival approached. It was a grand celebration of music, where people of all ages showcased their talents. Milo's friends encouraged him to participate, but the thought of performing in front of a crowd made his heart race with anxiety. One evening, as Milo sat by the music box, he remembered the note inside the lid. Believe in yourself. Taking a deep breath, he decided to sign up for the festival. With his parents' support, Milo practiced tirelessly, pouring his heart into his music. The day of the festival arrived. The town square was filled with people and the air buzzed with excitement. When it was Milo's turn to perform, he walked onto the stage, clutching his sheet music and feeling his knees tremble. He placed the music box on the piano, wound it up, and let its magical tune fill the air. As the melody played, Milo closed his eyes and began to play his composition. At first his fingers felt stiff and unsure, but as he continued, he remembered the message of the music box. He let the music flow from his heart, allowing his passion to guide him. The notes intertwined with the music box's melody, creating a beautiful, harmonious symphony. When Milo finished, there was a moment of silence followed by a thunderous applause. The crowd was amazed by his talent and the enchanting music he had created. Milo felt a surge of pride and joy. For the first time he had shared his music with the world, and they had loved it. After the festival, many people approached Milo to congratulate him and ask about his music. His confidence grew, and he realized that believing in himself had unlocked his true potential. The music box had inspired him, but it was his own courage and passion that had made his performance unforgettable. From that day on, Milo continued to compose and share his music with others. He became a beloved musician in Harmony, known for his beautiful compositions and the magical story of the music box that had helped him believe in himself. Milo's journey taught everyone in Harmony that the magic of inspiration and self-belief could turn dreams into reality. His music touched many hearts, reminding them that with courage and confidence, they too could achieve greatness.